Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to Thursday morning. It's Stephen Whiteside here from the uptrend.com. In the pre market this morning, we've got stock index futures currently trading above fair value. Little pullback in gold and crude oil, natural gas, and Bitcoin are trading higher on Thursday morning. Well, what do you know? We had a wild day yesterday. So on Tuesday, we had one of the greatest speeches of this century, and the market tumbled. And yesterday, we had one of the worst speeches in history, and the market went up. But of course, it all had to do with Trump, talking out of the side of his head, saying he had a concept of a plan. To solve the Greenland issue or Iceland issue, depending on when you were listening to him. Of course, concept of a plan is code words for I don't have anything at all. So we'll see how long this little rally will last. So we had the S&P 500 had an outside reversal day yesterday. So did the Nasdaq 100. The small, mid cap, micro cap stocks weren't really hit hard on Tuesday. And then the Canadian market reversed. Remember, the Vanguard Canada ETF still on a buy signal. It was the iShares for the TSX 60 and the leveraged ETFs that turned over on Tuesday. So we're not back on a buy signal yet, but getting pretty close to it. We do have gold and crude oil trading slightly lower this morning. So there might not be as much enthusiasm for the Canadian market on Thursday as there is for the US market. Now, looking at the VIX, and of course, we've talked about the seasonality of the VIX, big reversal day yesterday. The VIX for the S&P 500, the Nasdaq, and the Russell are all still on buy signals, so that hasn't settled down just yet. Now, the Magnificent Seven stocks aren't really participating right now. There's the ETF. It had an outside reversal day yesterday. You can see there's a nice big open gap to be filled. We haven't retested the November lows just yet. Unlike Apple, which is down at the October lows at the moment, had an inside day yesterday. You can see that the open gap failed to act as support, and so we traded through that gap, which is now filled, and we're trying to hold support from the October lows. You can see our next price targets to the downside if we continue. A lot of people took profits on their short positions at the 250 level. That's what you should do. Then looking at who's in control, you can see the pros have no interest in taking control of Apple at this time. And then there's Apple on the TSX looking pretty similar inside day yesterday. There is Amazon on a sell signal, no change there. Certainly, it traded higher yesterday by 1 penny on the day on the TSX. Then we've got Alphabet on a sell signal right now, no change there. It traded up to the upper channel line yesterday, still looking for a close. Just a couple of dollars more to go before we get a buy signal for Alphabet. Then looking at Meta, no change in trend there on both sides of the border, haven't retested the November lows just yet. Unlike Microsoft, which has gone through those November lows, making lower lows on Wednesday, and we're trying to hold the 437.50 level. We got as low as just above that by about a dollar and change. Then looking at the TSX 31.25, we got as low as 31.21 yesterday. So if you had an order in to buy Microsoft back at 31.25, it got filled yesterday. So congratulations. Looking at NVIDIA, it traded up to try to fill that open gap. So certainly it could generate a buy signal on Thursday. Then looking at Tesla, we traded up into the channel yesterday. So still looking for a close above $446.67 on Thursday and $39.16 on the TSX. No joy for Broadcom yesterday, still on a sell signal. Certainly no joy for Shopify. Trading down to those November lows on both sides of the border. We're trying to hold 137.50 in New York and trying to hold 187.50 in Toronto. But so far, the November lows are holding. Let's finish off looking at the world of commodities. We've still got crude oil on a buy signal here. Gasoline made a new high for this move on Wednesday. Natural gas gapping higher again on Wednesday. We've got a huge winter storm coming that could certainly continue to propel natural gas higher. Then looking at copper on a sell signal right now, there's the GLD making a new all-time high on Wednesday. Palladium still holding up. We had platinum moving higher, making a new high on Wednesday, and then silver made a new high on Tuesday and a little pullback on Wednesday, but certainly no major decline there for the price of silver. Okay, folks, that is all for this morning's presentation. If we get a little more enthusiasm in the market on Thursday, we could certainly totally undo the damage that was done on Tuesday, but we'll just have to wait and see how the market closes. You have a great day. Next time you'll hear my voice is on Friday morning.
Thanks for tuning in until the very end of today's stock market timing educational video. If you found the content valuable, don't forget to express your support by hitting the like button, leave a comment, sharing with your friends, and subscribing to our channel for more insightful updates. Remember, in the world of stocks, timing is crucial, and following the trend can be your greatest ally. If you would like more information on how we can help you better time the stock market, please visit theuptrend.com.